he really only showed like what, like 3 reactions from like a 15-minute clip. And I feel like she's already said a lot more in the last few minutes we watched. I don't like the do better line. It feels very Karen-y to me. I'm not saying that Filian is devoid of criticism. She definitely deserves some. The commentary, it could be better for sure. I mean, I've seen her be funnier than this. But dude, there's something about the do better line that just, I cringe inside. Just make creators be able to share revenue. Like the original content creator should be able to claim a portion of the revenue. All right, now on to the Filian controversy with Jax. I was gonna call him Jacksepticeye again, I'm sorry. Jackfilms. So is this VTuber stealing content? Is the name of the video. It went live 5 hours ago. Let's check it out.
If you steal other people's content, you're gonna end up on my bingo card, baby. Reactbot, tell him I can't focus.
So he has, I don't know if you guys have watched some of his videos before, but he has this bad reactor card. And he'll scratch things that he thinks the person he's analyzing the videos to is doing. For example, only react with a laugh. Talking over the person in the video. Wait, what's wrong with that? That's adding commentary. Shit, I do that! Fuck yeah! Random graphics that add nothing. This is me, nothing burger, random subtitles. That was it. Jack predicts what they say do. I like when he does that part. That one's funny. And Reactbot's reaction is better. This is React here on the other side of the screen. Should I do the bingo? I try to pause. Yeah, I try to pause. But sometimes I feel like I'm taking too long, or I'm nearing the end of my stream and I feel like I gotta watch more stuff because I talk too much. So then I start talking over.
I tell him I can't focus. Can you put on some Subway Surfers? No. We're not doing Subway Surfers. Oh, we also made some changes. We made some very overdue changes. I have removed first time chatter. I've also removed gives 5 subs from the bingo cards. This is a brand new one. Reactbot's reaction is
Wait,
better.
why is first time chatter and give 5 sub would be in the bingo react?
That mean? It means after we watch the bad reactor, we turn to our trusty Reactbot. I say, Reactbot, what did you think of that TikTok? And we hear him out, and then we all judge, like, was that better than what we just heard from the reactor? And if it is, you can mark your bingo cards if you have the
I'll go on the other side of the screen.
Yes, Kit in the chat just higher, which is one of Reactbot's 700 catchphrases. Mark your free space, everyone. I did add the sound bites. I had a Gatorade baby.
Gatorade baby.
And respect.
I gotta respect this.
Metal Gear Solid. I'm very excited for that. I have a Columbo button, which is fun. This is when, if I catch someone stealing red-handed, I'll go to my Columbo button, but you know, that has to be earned. Help me clean up YouTube. If you see a bad reactor, take a screen cap of them, send them my way via Twitter or my YouTube.
Okay.
Narzul, 4 numbers, sent this little tip. While it's not in video format, the VTuber Filian is stealing people's memes off of Reddit and posting it on her YouTube community page every day with captions like lol and yeah, just to drive the algorithm.
So the video starts and I was just like, really? Is this... We're mad at people for stealing memes now? That's like the oldest thing on the internet. Not the memes. Yeah, he's... Bro, because she's posting it on her community page tab with very little caption. So I was like, really, there better be more to the video. And there is. So let's watch.
To her channel. Interesting, I thought. I looked into this. Is there any truth to this claim? Spoiler, yes. Before you're like, wait, just the community tab? Hear me out, hold on. Filian is doing that thing where they're taking...
Yeah, you can't steal a meme. Oh, I'm doing the thing. I'm talking over it, sorry. You can't steal a meme. Like, isn't the point of a meme that it's popular because it's been reposted over and over again? Yeah, go straight to prison. Do not pass go.
Them with, you know, very lazy captions. They're like, when I was checking this out earlier, I saw like 3 LOLs in a row. So let me see if I can find them. So there's a yeah, there's LOL, real. These are all things that Reactbot says, by the way. Yeah, lol, lol, lol. There you go. There are your 3 lols in a row. My head hurts. Lol.
Wait, 86,000 likes on one post, 100,000 likes. Maybe I need to start doing that.
Lol. Who's winning? Yeah, React bot. Add your own. It's giving thanks. Yeah, yeah. See,
What does that mean?
Shit, React bot would say.
What does "it's giving thanks" even mean?
But even lazier. But who cares, right? These are just memes because maybe this is just a means to an end.
Yeah,
maybe
but I don't like the "it's lazy" argument. She's allowed to do this, but it's lazy. I agree, but I don't. Do you go to your 9-to-5 job every single day, trying not to be lazy? I don't get it. Like, do we want everybody in the world to work as much as possible, all the fucking time? Would we have these criterias for somebody working a 9-to-5 job in a cubicle?
Content's good. Maybe they're doing this
I don't care about the
tactic,
stealing meme part.
but they make good content. Let's see. You know the answer to this. You already know the answer to this. This has a very predictable end here. So this is video doesn't end until I become 1% Pickle. This is a recent upload as of 6 days ago.
My boss thinks so. Bro, yeah, that's the... Well, of course your boss thinks so. I'm sorry for you. I think everybody's goal is to have some moments where they can pause the work. I think I talked about it the other day. Can pause the rat race and enjoy life for a bit. I'm not going to blame anybody for doing so, for trying to cut corners here and there, as long as it remains ethical. Now he's going to address his first criticism, which is that she did not put the React videos links in the description. And that is valid. That is valid for me. I think you should always put it. I think it happened once in my channel that we didn't put a React video link in the description, and it was fixed right away. So as soon as somebody pointed it out. And I think it's important. I think it's important, even if you have to hire somebody to just manage all the links, because I get it. She probably, you know, she's streaming. She's getting lots of people sending her videos. Just have somebody on the payroll or like a mod that's there to, categorize all the links at the end of the stream, send them to your editor, chuck. It requires organization, but it's important. That is the one thing that I'm like, I know it's a lot of work, but I gotta make the effort to do it. And I think everybody should. As for the sources, I used to cite all my sources. Now I do it less and less because some of the sources that I cite could lead to people following breadcrumbs. It could lead to nefarious actors following the breadcrumbs, and finding info on the people I'm covering that I don't want them to find. So I do that less. But if I'm covering another channel, I always try to put the source on the screen if it's another content creator. And my editors get overwhelmed. They get overwhelmed with all the amount of stuff they have to do and the source. Sometimes I push for it more than others, but the goal is to become more consistent with that. My end goal for my videos is to have like a docu-style video. And in documentaries, they always like have a neat, very professional looking overlay, citing the source of each clip in the corner. That's my end goal. Wait, Jack didn't link the Filian video in the description? Wait, you're right. Okay. What? Jackfilms, you didn't even put the video you're reacting to in the entire video in your description. Hello? Oh, the irony. Wow, well, thank you for making me notice that.
Discord, their socials, editor socials. Wait a minute. I'm seeing links to everything but the original videos.
Did he show the video title in the video? Yes, he did. So, I mean, I guess people could find it easily because he's showing it. But to his own criteria, would that be enough? Probably not.
Go ahead and mark no links in the description. And by the way, I don't have a problem with VTubers at all. In fact, I admire VTubers a lot.
Twitch is
like
linked?
to make this avatar, and a lot of them do funky, like interactive things.
Where?
Like it's
Am
not
I
easy
blind?
to rig a VTuber avatar at all. This is going to be like a reactathon. So we're watching this VTuber is watching other people's TikToks and reels and all that stuff, right?
Is
before
this...
the intro. That's the
By the
cold
way, random question. Is this a new Filian model?
open. What do you notice about that, gamers? What do you notice about that? I'm seeing it in the chat, and you are all correct. Only reacts with a laugh. Oh, and no credit on screen? That's interesting. I did not realize that. So there is some credit.
What if you're just a boring person, though? That's what I'm... What if you just couldn't think of anything interesting to say? I don't know. If somebody sends me a TikTok Zoomer video, I don't know what I would respond to that other than laugh. I guess it's funny. Forced smile. I don't know how I would react to that. Maybe I'd just be a bad reactor.
Here, it's tough to read. It says Spider-Man playing accordion HD, something by Anon.
I do also think sharing a laugh is fine. I do think that forcing commentary all the time is too much. This man is Sniper Wolf live. She does backflips. She has crazy reactions to everything. So it's really too bad that this video doesn't really represent her the way I wish. For those who were not there while my YouTube lagged, I was saying that I wish she watched other Filian reaction or like other Filian videos, because she actually does so much. She does crazy stunts. She's over the top. She has an over the top style. So it's not true that she always just like meekly laughs at any jokes and doesn't add much. I believe that she adds a lot, and I feel like this video doesn't necessarily represent her. Calling her lazy, probably not the right word. Careless is probably a better one. She's not very put all the dots on the I's. I don't know if that's an English or just a French like proverb. She's not very good at crossing all her T's. You know what I mean?
I really cannot read that. A requested by Anon. So this is one of those streams. I believe this is one of those streams where viewers watching on Twitch, they can videos or they request videos, not necessarily their own videos, but they see like funny vids and they're like, here, react to this, react to that. So what I'm saying is there's zero credit, right? Is that a fair assumption to say that there's no credit on screen because these are just merely requests from Twitch viewers? I'll sleep pretty soundly tonight, knowing that we are about to mark no credit on screen. Reactbot, what'd you think of that cool video? Bro?
Credit the creators. For me, that's the biggest thing. No links in the description. That's pretty bad. Only reacts with a laugh. I mean, what? I wish he would show us what he's Like, I want him to do the react to those videos that she's reacting to. They're so stupid. What else are you supposed to do?
Bro really said, That was better than the VTuber's reaction. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that's better. Go ahead, Mark. Reactbot's reaction is better.
Our main goal is to eat pickles. Classic Contredale baby holes. What? Never? Baby!
That's Filian.
So that's fine. They're doing a little bit before, and that's fine.
Yeah, so he likes that part. He goes on to say that he likes that part, he likes the comedy, and he wishes he saw more of that. But to me, this is Filian. This is how Filian usually reacts. This is way more representative of her content than the rest.
Nothing wrong with a little bit, with a little comedy. Like, that's... I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I would love more of this. The problem, you'll see, are in the reactions themselves. You're going to see a lot of nothing burgers. You're going to see a lot of is that it. So a little comedy can go a long way in these reactathons. And honestly, Filian, if you're watching this, I'm just like, look, you can do a lot of cool I have respect for VTubers. I really do. I just wish you would add more in your reactions, as we're about to go into, all right? Because when you don't add a lot of reactions, it's basically freebooting / stealing other people's content.
So that's the part where he says that she's stealing other people's content because she doesn't add enough reaction.
And that's no good.
No, this is part of the video.
It's not ideal.
Ryukin.
Okay? But I have faith in you. I really do. I don't mean to sound
she says she'll eat the jar of pickle.
Sarcastic or condescending. I really don't. I have faith in you because I've seen the good ending happen before.
I do want to take a look at the comments. So Aziland is the girl we spoke about earlier. She's also like a content creator, and she reached out to him. They had a stream together, and basically she realized that she wasn't reacting well to content after seeing his video, and she wanted to do better. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I also want to become better at reacting. I think there's always room to improve on everything, including Filian, of course. She just you know, it's like a free video for him.
Where Azzyland was watching these stupid bingo streams last year, and then she started to recognize, like, oh shit, I do a lot of these things Jack is calling Sniper Wolf out
Who
for.
appointed this guy the content police? I mean, it's just his thing now, you know, making fun of people who do bad React content. I think we should submit one of my videos. I feel like this is kind of a more half-assed video coming out from him, and it's a little bit, it was more underwhelming for me than his other content. But again, like I said earlier, you don't put the same amount of efforts in everything you do, and that's fine, but it's kind of an L take still, in my opinion. No hate to him, still like his content, will still watch his videos. I just disagree with some of the things he said. One must be careful not to end up like iDubbbz. That is true. That is true.
And, you know, blowing up and getting mad and saying, you know, Jackfilms. No, she tweets out like, yo, I recognize a lot of the same things I do. And I should fucking stop doing that. I reached out to Azzyland. We had this beautiful collab where we kind of like talked about her old reactions, like what worked and what didn't work. And it was wonderful. So, Filian, I'm genuinely rooting for you. I know you can do better because if you can rig this like avatar, which I know a lot.
She didn't rig it. She didn't rig it. She didn't even pay for it. Wait, no, she paid for it. Wait, what was it again? I forgot now. I forgot what the controversy was about. She didn't even... She paid for it. She just didn't buy the copyrights. What was it? But anyway, Normie is talking about VTubers. Yeah, she just bought her model. It came already rigged. It is a free model. It is a free model. Or not? She and the artist have handled things in private. Yeah, that I know. No, I remember now. It's a one-time painting, and the whole drama surrounding her was because she didn't purchase the commercial distribution rights, but then they handled it in private. But we haven't got an update on that, so we don't know what was said. She said it was a rip-off VR chat. Yeah, there's that clip of her saying she pirated it. I don't know if it was an offhand comment or if she meant it. I'm not sure. It's irritating. I've heard both sources. It's irritating how both camps aren't having long productive conversations about each other right now. It's all just ad hominem and froth. To be fair, Sniper Wolf was called out for the same thing by Asmongold and PewDiePie, but the moment the finger is pointed to a VTuber, now it's crossing the line. But no, I don't think it has really much to do with a VTuber. I mean, yes, VTubers are an easy target, but I also think he's gonna get some pushback on this video from the VTuber community. I think if it was... It's more about the target. Like, I think everybody could get behind the fact that Sniper Wolf was doing it wrong, but I think somebody... I don't think he would let... Did he criticize Asmongold? I don't think he would criticize Asmongold the same way because Asmongold talks a lot during his reacts. He like pauses a lot and adds a lot of his opinion. I think everybody's like being a little bit more careful with the way they react to things after the whole React content debates that there's been going on. Asmon pauses the video so much, I just watched the original video. Asmon needs to, he needs to watch more Filian to fully understand what she does. Yes. I think being a VTuber must not matter. I think it's good for clickbait, because there's a lot of portions of normies that just dislike VTubers. But he makes a case that he doesn't. Oh, we're back. All right, let's play the video.
Like, a lot of tech goes into that. Like,
hag internet.
I genuinely have respect for VTubers that can like do the things that you do. I just don't think that these reactathons are the right vehicle for your VTube avatar. You know what I'm saying? We're always hoping for the good ending.
What are the nutrition facts on my pickles? 280 milligrams of sodium. Recommended 2,300 milligrams.
Like, this is all great. This is good stuff. It's like, it's a little intro. It's cute. I'm gonna skip a bit. I'm gonna skip ahead to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Oh! I have finished.
And that was okay. So that was it. So that proves that the cold open, that was like the full reaction. Okay, I know you guys are saying like that was it. This is the moment right here.
I have finished 4 pickles already. I feel like this was nothing, Chad. This is easy. Like, I love pickles.
Here's the problem. The quantity of pickles consumed doesn't really add anything or elevate this beyond just stealing content. Like, it's a cute gimmick, but it doesn't really like absolve you of what you're doing. It's kind of a non sequitur. It's a bit unrelated. It's a bit of a tangent. It's like, that was really funny. Anyways, I just ate 4 pickles, chat. Isn't that crazy? Next TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
I get what he's saying.
Dummy pick.
He's talking about fair use, and I mean, Legal Eagle has a good video on that, but fair use is not about the content being transformative. It's also about having a, does your content compete with the original's video's audience or whatever you're quote unquote stealing? And if it doesn't, then that's also a point towards fair use. And just there, like for what, about like 20 seconds between two clips, I didn't say anything because I'm absorbing what he's saying. And there's just so much noise in the world. There's so much information we're bombarded on. There's so much opinions we're bombarded on every single second. You go on Twitter, there's opinions all the time. You give your take, people add another take. It's like my take, I had a take yesterday. There's two options, option A, option B, you either agree or disagree. And people had to add another option, a third option. Like people, they don't want to talk with you anymore. They want to talk at you. And I do enjoy silence from time to time. Like, you know, I like being able to hear myself think, absorb what somebody's telling me, absorb what the video is telling me. And I don't think we necessarily need to contribute to this Zoomer fucking culture of bam, 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 always like having a commentary or something to say about everything. I think if you don't have anything to say, then it's better not to say anything. And sometimes I do feel like I force myself to say stuff when I'm reacting to content, and I don't always like it because sometimes I feel like I'm saying stuff that I don't, just because it's forced. I don't like when things are forced. I've yet to speak to a lawyer who thinks Legal Eagle is correct about the law. Just wanted to say it. Well, I've looked up the fair use things myself because I wanted to look for my videos. Because me talking on top of VTuber clips as B-rolls, when I'm not talking about the clip in question, some people could say it's the same argument that he's doing. If you're talking about eating pickles while watching somebody else's clip and it has nothing to do with the clip, that's not fair use. But there's more criteria to something being fair use or not. So I did look into this. And it was true, and it is written also in the YouTube guidelines. Do people just hate Legal Eagle because Mindset doesn't like him? I didn't know Legal Mindset didn't like him. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I didn't know people didn't like him. So the problem with sitting there silently on a video, basically taking we're not talking about sitting silently. We're talking about not having to add meaningless stuff because you have the content police over here watching over you all the time, yelling that you're stealing content.
Okay, a few things here. So this is, we're watching a remix, this classic skit. It was like Kitchen Gun from this old BBC variety show from like 20 years ago that's since been memed to death. And we're looking at one of the remixes, right? Just a remix of an old, like 25-year-old comedy sketch.
She is because she is not credited. Yes, and we said that before, Superstar. Are you trying to add something here, or are you doing the thing that I just described where you're adding a third option? Because you want to talk at us, not with us?
The downside is this reaction's kind of going nowhere. We're very focused on the pickles, and we're just using these videos as background now, right? The videos have now become, they're not being reacted to, they're almost background noise. Meanwhile, Filian's like, damn, look at all these pickles I can eat. And it's like, what? What's happening? Like, you may as well just play like Family Guy funnies in the background while you eat all your pickles. There's nothing being added here. So let's just see, maybe I'm wrong.
Is he explaining the joke? No, he's explaining how when you play something in the background that has nothing to do with what you're talking about, it plays into the fair use. Look, I'll put up the 3 points of fair use. Okay. Fair use on YouTube. Fair use is a legal doctrine that says use of copyright protected material under certain circumstances is allowed without permission from the copyright holder. 4 factors of fair use. 3, but it's actually 4. I was wrong. In the United States, judges decide what's considered fair use. A judge will consider how the 4 factors of fair use apply to each specific case. The 4 factors of fair use are: 1, the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for a nonprofit educational purpose. The nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantially of the portion used relative to the whole copyrighted work. So, is it a portion or is it the whole thing? The effect of the use upon the potential market for and value of the copyrighted work. So I touch on this point with the audiences. Uses that harm the copyright holder ability to profit from their original work are less likely to be fair uses. Courts have sometimes made an exception under this factor in cases involving parodies. So here it says that borrowing small bits of material from an original work is more likely to be considered fair use than borrowing large portions. But if what's borrowing is considered the heart of the work, sometimes even a small sampling may weigh against fair use. Using material from primarily factual works is more likely to be fair use than using purely fictional work. I didn't know that one. So I guess animations count into purely fictional works? Courts typically focus on whether the use of copyright protected material is transformative. This means whether the use adds new expression or meaning to the original material, or whether it merely copies from the original. Commercial uses are less likely to be considered fair use, but it's possible to monetize a video that contains fair use. But okay, this is what I wanted to know actually. Because they did said whether such use is commercial in nature or for a non-profit. And I was like, well, if videos are monetized, does it count as commercial? So it doesn't count as commercial. You're still allowed to monetize it. Okay, that's good to know. I had a little refresher here. This has been a while. Yeah, I'm also wondering that, Mythicast.
Chad, can we not promote murder on my stream? I know you guys like that, but like, come on, guys.
And that was it. Okay, now I'm gonna give you nothing burger, and also that was it. Oh wait a minute.
Did she say
graphic that adds nothing?
If all reactors would just credit people, messes like this wouldn't happen, or at least not as often. True. And I feel like when you have a team as big as well, I don't know if she has a big team, but when you're as big as she does, she could hire somebody to do or pay them a little extra to take the time to source out all the links and put them in the description.
Yeah, random graphic that adds nothing. That's all the Pickle stuff. ReactBot, what did you think of that remix of Kitchen?
This big
Did she say nothing burger, or is just like, oh, she had a nothing burger reaction? It's a nothing burger reaction, okay.
guy eating all the little guys.
Well said, buddy. Well said. Let us continue.
Jesse, stop touching my balls. I can't, Mr. White. It feels good.
A waffle iron? Chat, what are they making?
Jesus. Come on. Filian, you gotta say something. You gotta add something. You can't just... These are funny memes. These are funny little videos and bits. But you can't just laugh and move on.
I do like the little music change here. I need to do that more in my videos. The music change is great. I do like this bit. I think he's funny there. I think I just don't like the clips that she's reacting to in the first place. So it's very hard for me to, be invested in this. But she laughed. No, laugh is not transformative enough though. This is also... this is obviously edited from a live stream. She does stream for a really long time, so maybe this was part of a stream where she's, more mellow. I don't know.
Disappointed father? I feel like a disappointed father. Come on.
You can't get away with it.
Filian, you have a very large fan base, both on YouTube and Twitch. And that's great. That's grand.
Laugh is a reaction. Listen, there's some laughters that are incredibly entertaining. I think there's that clip. Do you guys remember that clip that went viral of XQC? It was this game and the rabbit is getting shot by an arrow. And it's like a montage. There's two types of people. And there's the first streamer that's watching the rabbit get shot by the arrow and starts crying. And then he watches it and he starts laughing. That was funny. That was hilarious. So if people find value in that kind of content, even though you don't think, it's very insightful commentary, it's not very fun, people find intrinsic value into hearing that streamer laugh, then there is value there for some people. I don't know what to tell you. I love watching Iron Mouse react because of her laugh. She has a gremlin laugh. Henya's laugh is godlike level. The kettle laugh, it's iconic. Just laughing, forced fake commentary. I don't know.
Genuinely, I'm not This is not meant to come off as sarcastic. But I feel like because you have such a large following, you should use it more responsibly, which means don't steal shit. Your defense may be like, well, these are videos that my fans and viewers are sending to me. Doesn't justify it. Unless it's their videos, which I sincerely doubt. They're just grabbing memes, you know, and saying, ooh, Filian would like...
It's not their video for sure. For sure. It's just like meme videos that I think she's doing this media share thing and they like tip to make her watch something.
Like this is very funny. Do better is all I'm saying. All right, you have a giant following. I believe that comes with...
I don't like the do better line. It feels very Karen-y to me. I'm not saying that Filian is devoid of criticism. She definitely deserves some. The commentary, it could be better for sure. I mean, I've seen her be funnier than this. But dude, there's something about the do better line that just I cringe inside. I think it's because I've heard it so much from like Karen's online. I think it's because of Twitter that this 2 words, I die a little bit inside.
A responsibility, just kind of an assumed responsibility. And like a lot of people are probably saying, who cares? They're just memes, they're just memes, they're just videos.
What is
Who cares? That is a
YLYL?
slippery...
Karen's films. What is YLYL? This. In defense of Jack, he is not saying all her stuff is bad. Sorry, I missed that. He is saying this type of content is morally wrong and degrades her character. No nice way to say that, and it has some merit. Well, we know he's not saying all of her stuff is bad, but he's saying that she's stealing content, and we're debating on that. I don't think he is saying that it's that it degrades her character. I don't think he said that in the whole video. Maybe I missed it. Sargon case shows how minimum fair use can be. Are you in my Discord? Can you link me that? This feeling good at React, like Hassan, who just let the video play the entire time while he left, like his share React better than him, not gonna lie. True, and I will be talking about Hassan a bunch on our cast on Saturday. And I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Leaving, you laugh, you lose. You laugh, you lose is why, okay, I see. I don't know. Well, I agree with that. I do think she is too big not to do the minimum for credited. If you don't have the time, hire an assistant or somebody. Sargon re-uploaded Akila's entire video but changed the title and it was deemed fair use. What? But does he speak over it? As for whether what Filian's doing is morally wrong, I mean, that's debatable. That's the whole point of this. I personally don't think it's morally wrong, but what do you guys think? I hate reactions where the person just sits there and just eats over the video. I think if you're a Twitch streamer, it's more understandable than a YouTuber. Like if you're live 10 hours a day and need a time to eat, you're probably not gonna pause your stream for an hour to eat or for half an hour. This is kind of why I just like stuff a sandwich in like less than 2 minutes and call it eating. Why are you putting Filian on blast when 1,000 other creators make this their whole career? We're gonna look, I can't answer that question very well. I'm not gonna pretend I know the answer. We're gonna take a look at her channel after we finish watching this, and we're gonna analyze how much reaction she actually does. Why is he acting like the React police? Sniper effed him up mentally. Yeah, he did. I mean, he is basically the React police now, where he's like the voice of the anti-React brigade. Or the lazy, what he considers lazy React. Who made a really long video? Was it on, no, it wasn't on React. It was the H Bomber guy, that 3-hour video. Wasn't it on plagiarism? Or do I have it completely wrong?
Slope, my friend. You wouldn't steal a car. Gatorade. But seriously, look, that's the mentality. People are like, who cares? It's just...
You're giving Jack way too much. You're too charitable. Well, I'm trying to be nice. I do give people the benefit of the doubt when I don't know them that well. Why would he even talk about this in such a way if he didn't find it morally objectionable? No, I didn't say that he doesn't find it morally objectionable. I said that I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Because that's what you've been doing. You're doing it on the community tab. You're stealing memes, just going, yeah, lol.
I don't care about that.
Wow, that's crazy. Because you're like, who cares?
Bro, I think this person, he's not ready for Gen Z. You're not ready. Don't open TikTok, bro. Because it's all there is. It's brain rot. This is the new funny haha stuff. Look, I hate it, but that's the way it is, okay? We call them the W crew. Isn't that what it's called? Call them what kids call that kind of content these days? the W community. Like, they just yell, they're very loud, and they joke a lot.
Those are just memes, all right? It's a means to an end. But here on YouTube, you're doing the same fucking thing, but on a worse scale, on a more dangerous scale. This could all come down like a house of cards. If enough people who made the original videos flag you and demand that you take those clips down, well, then you're going to be out of luck. So you don't want that to happen. Be better, add more with your reactions, and no, eating pickles doesn't count. I don't care how many pickles you can eat in a stream. That doesn't add anything. I'm sorry. And like I said, Filian, I genuinely believe in you. I want you to like learn from this and do better because I know you can. I think it's time to verify some motherfucking bingos. Only reacts with the laugh. Reactbot's reaction was better. Nothing burger. Random graphic that adds nothing. That was it?
That's a bingo.
By the way, guys,
I think I missed the random graphic.
React, okay? A very recent submission from Eric's Realm with their video AI Cats.
Now he shows some examples what he thinks is good react. They're pretty good. I mean, because they have like these little skits, it's true. But she did have a skit in her intro too.
And the rise of fascism. It's a near 30-minute.
Wait, the Pickles added a ton. She almost crapped herself and had to end it in a hurry. Was that in her original video and he just cut it out? Because I can't believe the editor wouldn't add that to her video.
Long video. It's a perfect video to play while you're gobbling down breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or you're working out. It's a video to play while you're doing something, or you can just watch intently. It doesn't matter. I was hooked by the intro. This is one of those videos where if you like the intro, you're probably gonna like the rest of the video. I'm not gonna play for you the entire 30-minute video, of course not. I am gonna play for you the intro because I watched this with a big fat grin on my face, and I thought,
You can't do that.
Sorry, it's just, I've already seen this.
Jones without Harrison Ford, you can't do that. And now they're making Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on?
Have you seen these videos of AI cats? Basically, they're like these AI.
like, that's a beautiful.
I wish he'd shown him reacting to a video. I guess we can look at it later. Like, that would be more of a one-to-one comparison because he shows her reacting to videos and then he doesn't show him how he's doing his reaction. That's so much better.
Beautiful, just a beautifully synced up years ago, but it sets to get what this person's about and what the video is going to be about a little bit. And it seems random. First they talk about some weird AI cat videos and you're like, where is this going? I promise it's
no, Rima, Jack's reaction is the good example. True, my bad. The other thing, I mean, this whole debate is kind of also what made that and other reasons why Moist Critical he doesn't really show videos when he talks about them anymore. Sometimes he shows like very brief clips, but now he just talks about them.
Then it talks about fascist propaganda from the 40s and how we got to where we are presently today with Facebook memes, tricking boomers and such. And it's so entertaining and it's so well done. I'm going to link it in the description below. This is someone who deserves a lot more love. I will say this, they're kind of well on their way. This video is no slouch. It has almost 80,000 views, but they need way more subs. All right, they have under 10,000 subs. They should have 10 million subs. All right, so bingo babies, do your thing. Click the link in the description below. Watch the video in full. Give it a like. And yeah, I just want to...
It's personal preferences. Everyone likes reacts differently. I mean, there's definitely everybody's go-to react content creator. And people go to react because they want to see somebody's opinion or reaction, as the name says, of like their favorite content creator regarding a topic or a certain video.
Support good video essayists. That's all. Reactbot, what do you think of the video AI Cats and the Rise of Fascism?
Mic drop.
Hell yeah. Sure, the whole
Moist
video...
got bullied out of doing react content because he tried to be too agreeable. No, that's not just why. He explains it all in one of his videos. One of the main reason is that one of the content creators that he reacted to told him that his video kind of stunted the growth of his own video, so he felt bad about that. And there was a few other reasons. I don't remember them all. I just remember that one distinctly.
It was a big old mic drop. And that's how you react, by the way. You give people a reason to check out the original creator. You don't just use them for content and say, damn, that's crazy, next TikTok.
That's true. That is true. You should encourage your viewers to and send them to go check out the original like content creator. You know, it's more of a, you help me out, by giving me easy content to react to, and I help you back in return. Filian should react to this and go off screen. I don't even think she should go off screen. I think she should react to this. The thing is, I do think that she could go on his vid. They could do a follow-up video together, and it'd probably work well.
Capiche? Capiche. All right. You know, I wish we had, that'd be cool if we had like bingo merch, right? That would absolutely be sick. I wish we had like, oh my God.
How is that proven? People always say their content is getting stunted by React content. Well, I think it's scope. It ends. The first 24 hours of a video is extremely important. After that, I believe it's a lot of cope.
What? We have actual bingo merch? Bro has a bag? My God.
Okay, is that just an ad? Sorry. I'm supposed to watch the ad. My bad.
The shirts. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know what's the etiquette for that, because people in my chat told me that reactors do things differently. They either watch the ad or they don't. But then people on my YouTube said that I need to watch the ad. So I'm just gonna watch it for safe measure.
We had like bingo merch, right?
I don't think he has good merch.
I wish we had like, oh my God, what?
Like,
we have actual bingo merch? Bro has a bag?
He has good merch.
God, this is crazy. I do like the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt right now. The shirt's great. It's got all the space, not all the spaces. It has like most of the spaces. Super fun, super comfy. I got this giant desk mat that's actually right below me. I can't show you, but I have this awesome desk mat. I also got the tote bag. We have a lot, all right? Reactbot, what do you think of all this merch?
I don't want to get political, but this is Obama coded.
I don't really know what
the
that means,
Reactbot is a
couldn't agree more.
VTuber. Kind of. Thank you for the video. Go check out Jack's film for more. I do want to look at the comment section. Quick note, most VTubers don't create and rig their own models. They either commission or buy a pre-made one. True. It's good that he removed gift 5 sub because it's basically making people pay for bingos. Oh, I was wondering that. Never thought I'd see a VTuber on Jack's film channel. No one's saying anything of value. No one wants to talk about the video. Filian was recently called out for using a model for merch that she doesn't have the designs rights to. So I can say yes before even watching the video. The people that comment before watching the video are the worst of the worst. I remember in one of my videos, I think it was the Niji Sanji Sex Best one, somebody asked a question that was literally answered in the first 12 seconds of my video, and everybody roasted him in the comment section so hard. It was so funny. She gave more credit to the brand of pickles over the content she reacted to. Ripping my hair out at all the kind and positive things about VTubers that Jack is saying, which do not apply to Filian at all, namely in regards to making or even having an original model. Yeah, of course, the Filian haters are gonna latch onto that for sure. I honestly used to like Filian stuff, but the community page literally just non-stop posting crappy memes with things like lol, what the fuck real, and it's so infuriating. That's what pisses you off? Okay, it's a lot of people saying that she got exposed. Oh, this person's a Filian defender. I wanted to share a bit more information about Filian, the YouTuber who you covered in this video. Her theft of people's creative work goes farther than just her reaction videos. Okay, never mind. That's a Filian hater, my bad. And extends to her whole brand identity itself. Filian as a VTuber has an animated model on the screen in place of a face body cam. VTubers models are rather expensive, and if you're creating one from scratch, requires you to... Okay, that's a lot of yada yada. Draw the character, get either 2D model, it's 3D based on the VTuber's need, as well as... Why do you have to say all that to... Oh my god, it's so long! This guy wrote an essay! Just say that. Just say that next time. Filian doesn't own her avatar. She tried selling plushies on it once and had to remove them. Just say that. That's all of that summarized in one sentence. But that's a good refresher. Her model costs 7,000 Japanese yen, which is approximately $47 US. What always bothered me about the video request website is that the creator's name is not visible. Is she using a creator's request website? Wait, Filian, the VTuber who tries to do a backflip, falls, breaks her entire model and headset, screams super loudly, then screams again at her chat for calling her short? That Filian? Yeah, that was my first reaction. Absolutely wild to get to see a VTuber on the channel. You're doing the Lord's work, Mr. Films. As someone who works in the VTuber 3D modeling scene full-time, I do want to give a heads up that Filian's 3D model was not made for her, but rather brought from an online marketplace called Booth. I can see where this is going. She pirated the model character she streams as. There's no way she spoke to the owner of the model privately, and she didn't settle the model, by the way. She for sure, I don't know if she for sure settled it after they spoke. They ain't no way. That'd be crazy. Let's take a look at Filian's channel now. I did not pronounce it like that. Yeah, I don't know if they negotiated the merch rights, but other than that, it's probably settled. All right, let's look at the type of video she posts, because I've seen parts of her live stream and shorts, but I've never actually seen her videos. So I built an AI version of myself. Okay, that's not React content. VTuber confessed their darkest secrets. Video doesn't end until I become 1% Pickle. You know what?
Spider-Man.
I want to check if the video ends with her crapping herself. Did it work? Did she add that to the video?
Pickle number 19 coming up.
Town called Garms, or no one ever been there in a long time. So you do like the initial insert, and you like see some, you clear, and then you seize, and you hold and build. That was the technique we used in Afghanistan at that time. We're like,
The title of the video does show up. It shows up here. It's very small though. I'll agree. How old is the Jack video? It's from today. It's literally like 6 hours old.
I'm talking to Matthew Gorskevich. It's his birthday, and he's like, I'm turning 21, and I was 20, and I was like, this is fucking cool. We're like talking about like dumb shit that we're gonna do when we get home. Is there anything I can't say?
Today we're going to be choosing your
Me when I stream.
your life.
Cake is frozen as f. Shut up. Here, I'll go touch it.
No bell. Okay, mods. It's only one pickle left technically.
I know why they sent that video.
What am I doing, dude? My teeth feel like they're being eroded into nubs. Ew, bro. I don't want to see pickles anymore, bro.
It's not the best pickle I've ever had.
I bet.
It's probably soft.
Good size. I mean,
what?
I feel like I can put this back in the bag and so you eat it for like lunch.
Oh yeah.
Mario or something.
Oh yeah. Chat, I mean the worst you can say is yes. Pickle number 20, chat. Right here.
I don't get it. Does she have to eat a pickle for each video she watches? Okay. You know what? You know what I should have said during the Jackfilms video? Filian reacted to one of my videos, and it was actually very transformative. I'll just say that. She reacted to one of my videos, video that took 2 weeks to create, and it was very transformative. Show it? We can watch it after.
I am here with an announcement. Your girl.
Did she give credit? Yeah. And she banned.
It's officially 1% pickle. I have an empty jar of juice right here. If I drink the juice, chat, I will become 2% pickle.
No, that will cause it to come out both ends.
Yeah, well, at least.
Well, the thing is, the video was about her, so she would pause the video and add more to it, or she'd have like really funny reactions. We can watch it after, yeah.
We have Shrek juice right here, boys. 1, 2, 3.
Oh God, I don't like these sounds.
I don't feel good.
Okay.
There it is, boys. I destroyed an entire jar of pickles, thus making me 2% pickle. Oh, frick. Woo! Chat, we're gonna go chill for like 15 minutes. We're gonna observe the effects of becoming 2% pickle.
I am transistor.
But even if she did like a backflip there, would Jack still say that it's not transformative? Because he said that her like eating pickles doesn't add anything to the video she's watching. Yeah, so he really only showed like 3 reactions from like a 15-minute clip. And I feel like she's already said a lot more in the last few minutes. What was that?
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Did somebody drive off with his car? What?
Okay, chat, really?
What she doesn't understand is that I have all the power in my.
Oh, I'm cramping. I'm getting cramps.
She wants to talk to me.
I'm getting cramps. even kidding, guys? My stomach is seizing up. It's about to come out both ends. As it turns out, eating 20 pickles in the span of an hour was not it. Oh, sevens, boys!
20 pickles is nothing. I'm feeling you weak. So I guess she crapped herself after that part. She should. The editor should have added that part. Damn. My viewers forced me to watch the view videos, or is she reacting?
Watch videos that you guys send in while we.
The power of Beyblades.
Oh, while we eat. Uh oh. Oh, laughing. Jax wouldn't like that. 20 pickles is nothing. Are you offered to do a challenge? Yeah, I am. I will beat her.
No! Dad, here's how we're gonna do things. We are going to let you pick our food and you will pick our videos. Dad, I'm gonna read my effing order. Pinto beans and cheese.
Oh yeah. One thing I'm gonna address before people start saying that Mythic is telling me to cover this in a certain way, because I saw somebody super chatted legal mindset because they believe that Mythic would ask me to cover the Asmongold controversy in a certain way because I am in the same agency that he is. Mythic, I'll say it one last time, for the last fucking time, as I've said many times already, Mythic does not tell me what to do, okay? Mythic doesn't tell what any of their creators do. It's like as if would your accountant tell you what kind of content to do? No, it wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They work for me, not the other way around. They work for me. Our contract isn't like that. And I know it's extremely difficult for VTuber fans to understand that the word agency doesn't necessarily equate to Hololive or Niji Sanji. There's other kinds of agencies that each fulfill their own role. Mythic ain't like that. It's not a management thing. It can be if you want, but that's not what I have. That's an extra they can offer. But even then, the creator will probably hold like full creative control. And the proof of that, if you don't believe me, you don't even have to believe me. You don't even have to believe me, okay? Just look at my videos, please. Just take 2 seconds. Go to my channel, okay? Look at the VTubers and the people that I covered. And you will see that some of them are, guess what? They're also in Mythic. And I also criticize them. Okay? So please, guys, if you see this misconception going around, I'm gonna ask for you guys to correct it. Because that is the one thing that bothers me. Because I'm very against it. I'm extremely against this. My voice cannot be bought. I would never sign a contract that dictates how I can or cannot speak about something. So if you see this misconception going around, please correct it. I don't ever ask you guys to correct stuff, but correct this.
Beans and rice. Black beans. 30 packets of Diablo sauce. A Crunch Wrap Supreme. Nothing on it except the beans and extra beans. A Baja Blast.
What about the
3
horse girls
tacos
accusations? We don't talk about those.
with nothing but beans, guacamole, tomatoes, and red strips. And a cup of beans.
I'm crying. You're gonna fart to the moon, Filian, to the moon.
What the fuck?
Dude,
This entire bag is so soggy.
There's beans everywhere.
There it is, boys. Bear witness to the crunch wrap with only beans. That's all that's in it.
It actually works pretty good. Pretty good.
The Baja Bite Web even say oh.
Another bean order from Taco Bell.
And sexy.
Oh.
But something is not right.
What's wrong?
Huh? What? With that Elriz?
Elriz?
Stop.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh,
Where's
is
that
this a
line
hentai?
door? That's always looks maxing. Were you edging or gooning? Don't
Okay.
just leave
How
me
did you looks max or not?
What's that mean?
It's like when you make your looks maxed out. Have you moved before?
Yeah, I've been mewing all the time.
It's okay. You will always be my little baby Gronk trying to not be a beta.
It's a good video. It's a good video.
I'm hungry.
What is this, dude?
Some bussin' food.
Get a blood, cook me some. Get a blood, cook me some food.
No, I want to curb. No, literally. She has brain rot.
Okay.
Shut up. Oh my god.
If she's
There's a lot of reaction in that one. It's not like insightful commentary. I feel like Jackfilms would still put this on his bingo card though. So yeah, I think finally my conclusion is that he's just nitpicky. He would say that they're like nothing burger reaction, useless sound effects. You know, it's all on his bingo card. It's literally all on it. You guys wanted to see how she reacted to my video. What was it called?
God. Oh my god. No, dude. Yo, chat. W and
Dude.
chat for her. All right.
Bro!
You think you're gonna stalk me? You think you know who I am? You don't know the first thing about me. You think you're gonna sit there and look at my elite trip? What else?
Bitch, I'll stalk you if I want to! You stream your life online! You're terminally online!
Here it is. Snackers. A person has made
A
a
person!
video about me.
Person!
Named Lima Bean.
Lima
Evenstar.
Bean.
It's time to
You're a memer, aren't you? You're a little memer.
what she spoke about me.
Either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals.
What is
White mode.
Ultimately,
Ugh.
MTV and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or
Huh?
reenact any stunt or activity performed
What is
on the
this?
show.
Hey chat, my name is Rima Evenstar. This move is called the Filian. Welcome to Jackass.
What? Yo, chill.
I'm gonna do a crazy backflip.
Chill. Wait, chill. Oh.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Am I bad for children?
Yes, you
Chat,
are.
Pretend like I'm the WWE. Do not attempt this junk at home, kids. All right. I'm gonna do a cartwheel, and mid-cartwheel, I'm gonna put my headset on the floor.
See, she
Check
does.
this junk out.
This is her reactions. Yo, Jackfilms, react to this reaction instead. This is a way better reaction. Yo, react to this instead.
Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh? That's me! I'm gonna get naked! Okay.
In an industry dominated.
No, I
don't like white wine, not white. Polished perfection, Filian's vibrant chaos emerges as a refreshing anomaly. Amidst the Okay, I landscape can't listen
Oh,
to filled myself with all video.
ChatGPT.
I hate this.
Corporate-backed VTubers, Filian, an indie VTuber, has
Bitch, all my intros start the same!
It's astonishing.
I feel like anyone that has a bigger vocabulary than me, I just say they're ChatGPT. That's the meta for 2024. Instead of calling someone a nerd, call them ChatGPT. My initials are GPT. Mods dox him. I'm kidding.
Among the elite within just 3 years. This is the story of Filian's journey.
I like that he put me in a hospital bed.
Adult, Filian is an above immature human.
Who's that?
Yeah, she is, Kid
All
Loco.
kinds of silly foolery
Mine didn't change.
and incredible gymnastics.
1, 2, 3. Strikes her out. I died.
It's funny because she literally did a gymnastic right before.
Although she makes a
I
point
do
to never
cringe a
curse or
lot.
engage in lewd behavior.
I cringe a lot when I listen to my old videos. I kind of hate it. I love that.
Only time
I love that
she
part.
actually swore was when she reached the last milestone of her donathon.
No, stop. Oh my
She knows what's going on.
What is this, the Filian cringe comp?
Dude, she knows exactly which clip I'm about to show. It's so funny. She knows exactly what's coming.
This.
But still, Filian is very daring.
She never curses. Like, she never curses. She'll do like edgy jokes, but she never curses. Half of my vocabulary is cursing. I don't know how she does it. I love the new horse model. If I squint my eyes hard enough, I can almost see a fox girl.
You cursed. Chat, please don't unfollow. I'm sorry. I'm a morally corrupt human. I know not what I do. I'm sorry. If you have to unfollow, I understand, boys. Understand?
Yeah, she's
on stream.
Sorry.
Her reactions are great to this. On a side note, it's hard to believe it's only 2 months since you got your 2.0. It feels like you had it forever. It fits you so well. Thank you, Phantom Lord. I'm glad people are getting used to it now. I know. I feel like it's been so long. Like I'm ready for an outfit change. I'm ready for a new drip. My wallet isn't ready though.
Seeing herself in public worlds in VR chat.
1, 2, 3.
You changed.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm sorry.
I like that clip. Did she drop her headset? What the hell?
Bear witness to my legacy. If I were to die tomorrow, people would slap stinky cheese emojis on my gravestone.
Yeah, they would.
And to be honest, I would have it no other way. I would get an AI cover of me singing Rick Roll and have someone put a Bluetooth speaker in my grave. As soon as I get laid to rest one final time, you will hear me Rick Roll you from the afterlife. And no one will be able to stop me.
My chat showed me what a Rickroll is. I am more powerful now. Dude, yeah, I got whiplash from seeing my old model too, man. And my old channel layout. She always drops her headset. Oh, okay.
Ingesting cursed combination of food items.
I'm never gonna give you ingredients and condiments on this desk. This isn't a combination of food items. This is just my nutrition.
And you know what? I thought this was like a pie. It looks like a pie, right? Like a raspberry pie. Because there's that part here where it's like kind of red underneath. But no, chat. It's like milk. It's like old cereals. Yeah, she does go through a lot of equipment. I go over this later. She like... I think she spent over 11,000 on equipment.
Nutrition, chat. Okay, so listen, can I tell you something? For the first like year and a half of streaming, I streamed off a frat boy beer pong table with a monitor on top of it. That was the conditions I lived in. There on my desk is a napkin, an apple that was from yesterday, a bowl of cereal who'd been sitting there so long the milk coagulated.
Oh, she actually... See, I like that because she paused the video and she added a lot of information on the picture that I didn't know about. Like, I only got the picture, showed her trashy lifestyle, and then she explained what it was, because I thought it was a pie. I thought it was a pie.
The cheese. As you can see, we have a half-eaten apple that's about 5 days old. We have a... Okay, 5 days old. I was pretty close. A dirty napkin.
Filian,
bro, just throw it.
And also, guys, if you look at that bowl, that is the remains of milk from cereal. True. It has been sitting there for 5 days now. True. That is true. 5 days is true. Whenever into cheese / yogurt. I am afraid to
Speaking of cheese, did you ever use the cheese maker?
That's what I wonder about too sometimes. You never know, like you see those scary movies where there's like a swimming pool?
No, I don't live like that. I never like... Okay, my desk might become cluttered later in the night after I end my stream. But when I stream, my desk is never cluttered. I always, like in the 10-minute like loading screen that I give you guys, I always clean my desk because I don't want to lay my hands or elbows in like a dirty or greasy surface. So I always have like my little push spray and Scott towels near my desk like for quick cleaning. And I always like, if I don't have time to throw away stuff, or I always just bring them to the kitchen. Like I put all the clutter in one room, so at least I don't have to look at it all the time. What comes out after the stream? We don't talk about that, Spork.
Grabs you and pulls you into the pool.
It'll be...
It's literally the same thing.
Just moving on.
Doritos, and we have eaten double reactions. Spaghetti.
I'm not even sure these can be...
Same chat, I remember it is spaghetti.
And tweeting out self-damaging statements.
Damaging, I said. Damaging. What? What? Damaging. Damaging. That's how you pronounce it, Rima. Microwave tea with the tea bag is the only crime. Damaging. Why am I like this?
Oh my God, okay, chat, what are we tweeting? Chat, what are we tweeting? No. have not put this on the punishment wheel in months. Maybe even a year.
I don't want to do it.
I would have done it for 0.
It's official. I'm a furry. That's so
Most
good.
of her content is made using a Valve Index kit, which she claims to have broken and replaced several times.
Dad, I have what do you mean claim to have broken and replaced? You guys literally see me smash it on stream. You hear the visceral crunch.
Sorry, Filian. I don't make the rules. Allegedly. House cleaning fund. Thank you, Pattern Screamer. Thank you so much for the house cleaning fund. I'll try to keep my house clean. I did mop today. And vacuum. Yep. Yo, JR time 4 months already. That's crazy that you guys have some blue and pink badges sometimes. That's wild. Thank you so much for sticking up with me, guys. With a clean mop, well, I have a Swifter jet mop. Swiffer jet mop. Yeah. I changed the batteries. It was long overdue. It had stopped fucking working for a long time. Did you see people calling out Jackfilms? Oh, true. I forgot to go over this. Yeah, she did call him out. So, at first she made a tweet. I did reply to it. Jackfilms is a drama channel along the lines of Keemstar, but somehow creepier. You know what? I don't disagree. I feel like that video he did on Filian was just... He's farming. It's kind of a slop. And she links this, which I haven't watched. Jackfilms hypocrisy and BetterHelp scandal. I know that he got into a scandal for taking a BetterHelp sponsor. And he got called out by his audience. And I think it was a recurring sponsor with him. And it took him a lot of time to drop the sponsor. He got a lot of backlash from his community. Do I dare look at people's profile? All right. There's no rot maxing so far. Cool. We're safe. Okay. And then he had this tweet 5 hours ago. And I was wondering, and at first I hadn't seen the Jackfilms video on Filian, so I didn't know it was related to that, but now I think it is. Anyone who says stealing memes is either new to the internet or has their head up their own ass. True! Check her replies to this. You don't understand, Pippa. She used other people's memes. Oh god, oh fuck, you can't just repost people's meme, what the fuck? Your meme is useful, I'll take it. At the end of the day, I really think the fix to this whole React thing is just make creators be able to share revenue. Like the original content creator should be able to claim a portion of the revenue. I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind giving a portion of my revenue to the channels I'm reacting to, and I feel like other content creators wouldn't. Jack, okay, Pippa, I know you care for your friend, but you don't want to keep distance. Filian deserves to be criticized. Jack does not? No, he deserves to be criticized too. What? I don't like this take either. About people, they convolute everything together. And they don't have any degree of separation between a controversy and another. If there is somebody that I dislike, but they're into a controversy that I don't think they did anything wrong, and I think people are just like having their pennies in a bunch over it, I'm not like automatically gonna take a stance against them. Jack is a grifter who exploited people's mental health vulnerabilities for his own financial gain, knowingly, but LARPs as a moral crusader fighting for the people. Surely this tweet has nothing to do with this video he just uploaded where he rightfully criticized your friend Filian for lazy React content. Yes. Bye. Okay. She's so real for this. He made a parody React channel called Jackfilms and made 20 plus consecutive videos at one point just on Sniper Wolf alone and still continues to this day. It's very creepy. I agreed with him, and then him doing that changed my entire perspective on him. Thunderfoot and Anita vibes. I don't get this reference. What is this reference? I mean, she literally stalked and doxed. That was after some very old stuff. Is that the Gamergate stuff? Oh yeah, she was the villain of Gamer. Okay, it's that Anita. And what about Thunderfoot? Is it also with the Anita stuff? You know, one of the things that pisses me off the most in this community is fans, audience members of VTubers thinking they have the right to tell the VTubers what they should and shouldn't think or do. Fuck yeah, Sean. Say it louder in the back. That is true. Did you miss the part where I already acknowledged why I made the tweet, or are you new? They deleted the post! That's so fun! Dude, she's going off! I love this Pippa! Usually she doesn't weigh in on anything on Twitter, really. Well, no, she does, but not on controversies. Some people exploited people's mental health vulnerabilities for his own financial gain. Pippa, I like you and all, but seriously, what the fuck are you talking about? Look up Jackfilms and BetterHelp. How did he do that? Also, how is he along the lines of Keemstar? I know Keemstar falsely accused people, has evidence of exploiting people. How is he creepier? This feels like an overreaction to criticism because the person being criticized is a close friend of yours. Look up his BetterHelp sponsorships. He's creepier, in my opinion, because he obsesses over Sniper Wolf, who, yes, was wrong to go to his house and dox him by posting videos about her constantly. She has a point, and I also got that feeling that he was hardcore crusading against her. And yes, absolutely, she deserved criticism. She was doing the laziest form of content. Sometimes she wasn't even she wasn't actually reacting to the video. Her editor pasted her cam on top of the videos, but the way he went on about it, making like 20 fucking videos, like just milking her for the last drop before she like fired back and stuff, was it became uncomfortable. Thunderfoot debunks pseudoscience. He was a giant critic of Anita Sarkeesian back in the day about her particular brand of feminism. Oh, okay, so it's totally with Gamergate. Got it. You know, like, somebody sat me down during a live stream, explained to me all of that, and I already forgot about all of it. And then many other people too. It's just one thing that it's not sticking in my head. I don't know why. If you've ever seen it, you should check out Azahara's clip of Pippa's rants on BetterHelp. It's one of her most intense rants. She's highly against BetterHelp. Damn, after a Sniper Wolf incident, he really is fall. I think he just kind of ran out of things to talk about.